Hershey, Pennsylvania is a small town mainly known for its acres of farmland, chocolate, and amusement park. At Derry Township School District, the local public school, nestled right by the old chocolate factory, academics and athletics go hand in hand. Coaches of all sports have come and gone, especially over the past few years. However, for one sport, it's been a different story. It has seen the same head coach attend the first day of practice for the past 39 years. This one coach has led his teams to multiple division and conference titles in 5 different decades. And as this coach gets ready to gear up for a 40th season, we are all reminded about how he has transformed all his runners into not just athletes, but as fine young adults who are all part of one giant cross-country family.
Don't talk. Here we go. Hands down. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
August 17th, first day.
I saw Coach Fricke kind of scary at first because it was the first time I met him during summer practice. Oh, then the meeting, but I didn't really get to talk to him and see who he really was. And it wasn't what I expected at first. I didn't train as hard as I should have probably my junior year. But he helped me improve. He just kept saying, "Good job, you gotta just keep working at it." And then I considered to do it again, and I did. And I feel as though I had a better time this senior year.
I enjoyed running at least a little, and then after the first practice that I came to, Hershey Hills, after he was just pushing me the whole time. He was saying, you know, do what you can do. There's 0 expectations of you since it's your first day, and just keep going. And after that, I mean, he kind of just kept pushing me because he knew I could do well since I did well on the first day. So he just kept pushing me to get better and better.
Al Fricke is a truly inspiring coach. Fricke first took over as head coach of the Hershey boys and girls cross-country teams in 1977. The administration put it nicely to him: "You will teach gym during the day and coach cross-country after school." Fricke never coached cross-country, nor ran on his own, as he was a basketball player at Westchester University. So, Fricke got a crash course in cross-country. His first teams had a total of 12 runners, so success didn't come easy. But in 1984, both teams went undefeated in league races, and more students were starting to come out and run cross-country. The best accomplishment of Fricke's coaching career came in 1990, when the boys won their first and only Pennsylvania state title. Since then, Fricke's teams have grown in size and have seen much success. Each year for the past 10 seasons, the team constantly gets out over 60 runners, all with different abilities and goals. As long as they are willing to give forth 100% effort, Coach Fricke welcomes them with open arms. He pays individual attention to all his runners and makes sure he checks in with them every day.
Everyone is nice to everyone. Everyone is part of the team, and everyone gets along. It's just a really great atmosphere. That's why I love the sport.
Coach Fricke is inspiring because he cares about every athlete as their own person. He doesn't care what position you are on the team. He doesn't care how fast you run. As long as you're putting in effort, he always looks at your times and is asking you, "Hey, you didn't do as well today. What do you think was going on?" And he cares about every athlete individually.
Coach Fricke pushed me to be a varsity athlete because he always was supportive when I wanted to run with the varsity athletes, even when I wasn't really physically ready to run with them. Like with the 8-mile runs, I really shouldn't have been doing that my freshman year, but I would drop maybe in the beginning, and halfway through it was starting to rain and it was a thunderstorm, and Coach Fricke just rides up behind me on this bike, and we just start talking about I don't know, just a bunch of stuff about how I'm feeling that day, how I do in school, things like that.
Fricke notices it's not just the fast runners that make the season a success. It's also the runners who are in the back that are progressing through the season and their times are getting faster and faster each day. Coach Fricke's philosophy is that all runners run the same race, run the same distance, and deserve the same amount of support. More importantly than times, Coach Fricke teaches them how to be outstanding young citizens as they leave Hershey High School. He wants them to be remembered for who they are as individuals, not by how fast they can run a 5K. As you can see, Coach Fricke is an outstanding example of an inspiring coach. He is a true role model for all student athletes in our school.
I think he's really inspiring because he really cares about all the runners, and I think that, you know, it doesn't matter if you're like the first runner or the last runner. He really wants everyone to improve, and I think that's something that like a really great coach would do.
He was the one who got me into cross country because at first, my freshman year, I was doing soccer for a long time and it was okay. I didn't really click with the team that much. Then when I started cross country, it was really welcoming, and Coach Fricke really got me to the place where I wanted to be on the team, and it was just really inspiring to work with him overall. And eventually I got on the varsity and I had some very good memories there.
He makes it like a family, the way he pays attention to the fastest, to the slowest runners. We're all just one big team.
I think he's inspiring because he strives to make every single person better on the team, and also he's very willing to put up with like 100 kids.
I think Coach Fricke is inspiring because he's a role model to all the runners. He's been coaching for so many years, so he has like so many words of wisdom, and he's really good at like guiding us to do what we want to do and like improve. And also he like cares about all the runners. It doesn't matter if you're like super slow or really fast. He makes sure like he cares about every runner and pays attention to every single runner. And he also really stresses the importance of us being a family. And even some of the guys call him Dad. So I think it's really important too, and because of him, we are a family.
In addition to inspiring hundreds of runners over his coaching career, Coach Fricke has racked up 39 division titles, 8 conference championships, 5 district titles, 1 state runner-up, and 1 state championship. As he laces up his shoes for his 40th cross-country season, please consider him for Brooks Running's Inspiring Coaches Award.